The South Bend Community School Corporation is trying to transform some of its worst performing schools. The district is 1 year into a redesign plan, and it's starting to see some growth. Students here at Marquette Montessori Academy are hard at work already this school year.
They are well capable. Our children are intelligent. Our children are hardworking kids.
That's why administrators, teachers, and the school district are trying to find better ways to help them learn. Marquette is one of several schools in the district that have been plagued by low test scores and failing grades from the state's accountability system.
But we have to be honest with ourselves that we can no longer be content with our students, any student attending failing schools as measured by the state accountability model or any model.
That's a school board meeting from February 2021. That's around the time the district launched the redesign plan for Marquette and Miesel Elementary. At that time, English and math scores among some students in the district were very low, particularly for students of color.
We realize there has to be a fundamental change in the way we educate our African American children.
Since that time, the district has launched the redesign plan to help turn around the struggling schools. The idea was to figure out why the schools are struggling, put strategies and ideas in place, and then monitor progress. It includes more training and coaching for teachers and admin, more parental supports, and changes to responses to behavior issues in the classroom.
We've set really lofty goals. We want every student reading on grade level. That's going to be tough, and it's going to take us some time.
Miesel and Marquette were part of the initial plan. Middle schools, Dickinson Fine Arts Academy, Edison Middle School, and Jackson Middle School are also part of the plan. Now, 1 year in, there are signs of growth.
Again, we have a lot of work to do, and we have a lot of work to do across the district, but we're starting to make academic gains.
IREAD scores showed gains in 2022 over 2021. IREAD is a reading assessment taken every spring by third graders. It measures foundational reading skills. So here are the scores. You can see in 2021, Marquette had 50% of third graders reading on grade level. In 2022, 69% were reading on grade level. At Miesel in 2021, 16.7% of third graders were reading on grade level. Fast forward to 2022, 31.4% of third graders are now reading on grade level. There have been gains in math scores as well. Now, every year, students in grades 3 through 8 take iLearn tests. It assesses various subjects, including math. So here are the math scores. iLearn math scores at nearly all schools in the redesign program went up. You can see in Marquette in 2021, 7.8% of students were proficient in math. In 2022, that went up to 8%. Even at Jackson Middle School, 1.5% of students in 2021 were proficient in math. 4.9% of students were proficient in math in 2022. And while nearly all schools went up, these numbers are still very low.
We are much more than just one test score a year.
School and district leaders admit there is a long way to go, but even small growth is encouraging. Enrollment at Marquette Montessori grew this year. Administrators say that's also encouraging growth. I'll put a link to how you can examine the results yourself and see how these scores compare to other school districts in our area. In the studio, Kristen Bean, WSBT 22 News.